Hi guys, this is Emnel, and we are back playing Hearts of Iron 4 as German Reich. I had some technical difficulties earlier today with this. Seems to be working, but for a second it seemed like the save game was corrupted. We'll see if it won't crash again. But we basically lost like 3 days of footage. Not much happened. I realized there is some South Africans invading here, so I assigned stuff here. I realized there are some Americans here, and I didn't bother assigning anything. Yeah, that's basically it. And here we are basically focusing on attacking, keeping attacking the Soviet Union, cleaning up the packets, and fingers crossed it will be working. I have some new mods, graphical mods I'm using, one for borders between provinces and regions, another one for more of the icons. I haven't actually implemented them beyond just a few in this playthrough, since for the last 2 weeks I've been mostly focusing on playing multiplayer, and recently more time, oddly enough. But yeah, there should be more Heart of Iron 4 coming shortly-ish, though I may also play a more time campaign, because it's, I don't know, I'm enjoying it a lot. I've been no-lifing it for the last week or so. That's why there still isn't a French campaign. It's basically a better XCOM, in my opinion. But let's stick to what we have here. Okay, please don't break, please don't break. It actually, save actually loaded as Soviet Union for some reason. For a second, I had to just keep restarting, trying new things, and it finally reverted to German Reich. It's a Iron Man save, oddly enough, and I don't know, there was some weirdness. But yeah, I was about to record a post-mortem for this series, because it took me a few hours to get it back and running, and I still I'm not sure what made the last attempt successful, but oh, gifted horse mouth. Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll continue our advance here, and okay, we'll clean this one up. That's good. I think the next thing we'll want is, after we reach here and virtually close all of the finished packet, we will regroup around here and try to swing downwards towards Stalingrad, while trapping everything that is here around Moscow, since for now we are not pushing that much here, because, well, we are using quite a lot of our forces to clean up all the packets. Looks like this one is done. I will really need to reassign my panzers here and there, but yeah, this mess is kind of working for now. So let's keep it as it is. And how is it? Okay, so they are redeploying some units around here, but without much success. Let's actually push it all the way towards the river. Here and here. This is uncrossable, very good. Here we are being slightly attacked, nothing major. There are some panzers though, so once those reach, we should be able to deal with them. One look at our air map, so apparently they have some air that we don't around here. What is the closest? Let's just redeploy new. If we ought to have some, right? Oh, apparently not. Alright, so let's deploy a close air support. and perhaps two units of fighters will do, I think. You guys can redeploy there. Yeah, that should do it. Rest is more or less firmly in our control, which is the closest airfield here. Rostov in Georgia. Oh, we actually control Rostov. Yeah, if we can find 600 fighters to use, that would be perfect. There are some process support. Being stretched pretty thin around here. Oh, maybe except here. Yeah, I think we managed to clean that up, yes. How low are they on fighters anyway? Still some. Okay, that being said, I think we will take 500, put it in Rostov, and put it in Kuban region. Yep. I won't bother messing with other settings, we are in good situation as it is. Also next week, so I'm recording it that day it still will be released, so on the 12th, late 12th of August. So next week I should be back in multiplayer events. I was busy at work this weekend, so couldn't make it. I couldn't afford to be you know, basically a walking zombie after playing till 4 AM, since we are mostly recording in the US time zone, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, as you can imagine. But yeah, as I mentioned, I should be back shortly. Actually, we could probably split it into 2 packets. Yeah, sounds like a good idea, since we are already here. Some people were asking how far we're going to go, since, well, we are investing heavily in the Navy, as you may recall. Well, we are repairing that slowly but surely and fighting a little bit of... but yeah, actually we are... Well, we'll need some screens for that, but yeah. We should probably go with light cruisers rather than destroyers, honestly, and we already have light cruisers. I think we have some queued up down bottom. Yes, we do. Have we updated them though? Do we want to? Well, we kind of don't have Navy experience, so I guess that was our... I'm sorry, I haven't played for this campaign for 2 weeks, as I mentioned, so I maybe... I, of course, watched the last 2 episodes or so to catch up, but I might have very recently discussed some things that I'm now talking about, so if that's the case, forgive me. Right, we really need to like finish with this here. I'll just do it manually. I'm actually warming towards the ideas of doing most of the conquering fully manually. That's what I will have to do in a French campaign anyway, because you are really in a desperate position in the way I want to play it. So if you are interested in full manual control, there should be a lot of that going on there once I record it soon TM, because that's actually a bit of a commitment. I really need to be on top of things there. It's definitely no joke. Probably the most difficult, well, definitely the most difficult I was able to play for us, I was able to find in Hearthstone 4. Okay, so this is pretty much free to take. Problem is that that will force shitloads of our units to randomly redeploy. Oh well. We're in such a good situation that we can afford some low effectiveness. Some low effectiveness? That's not very English, is it? Alright. Do we have any problems with unassigned units? It doesn't seem like it, but we definitely should. If we have the tanks sitting here, we should probably start using them. Like this guy. How about you try to... Oh, there's a lot of units there. How about you try to push through? Okay, so you're arriving here. Probably two of you won't be a bad idea, and you will do a run around, and you will keep advancing. Yeah, okay. We're on the low side here. What we can do? Are there any other invasions we need to take care of? Not really. I don't. Not a big problem. The Ireland will take it later, and the Italians should be able to fend for themselves, mostly. Maybe. Well, if not, the Africa isn't the most important region, and well, hopefully they can at least hold their homeland, and if not, we will deal with that later once Soviet front has fully collapsed. Okay, I would like to catch those if at all possible. We'll see if that's... yeah, but let's take Archangels first, and then swing back down. Yeah, you will take this, but instead of going up north, should probably go somewhere else. Right, so we are cleaning this up, but there are quite a lot of them for our just a few of our divisions. And this guy will actually be pretty useful here. We need to start at least limiting the size of those packets. This way our pretty stretched out resources, mostly due to those morons. Okay, you guys stop so we can redeploy instead of actually moving, and you also stop. Wow, you really like moving on your own, don't you? Again, one of the reasons I haven't been playing a lot, I got a little burned out, to be honest. I've played, I think, close to 300 hours already, so that's to be expected, really. But one of the problems is that how they changed the way they redeployed. I know people didn't like how they were strategically redeploying in the around the small front, but the way it is now, it's way worse in my opinion, especially if you're on the offensive, since you're wasting hundreds of as you can see here, guys are like, some of my units are in the middle of nowhere here. Well, they're crushing a packet, but still. It's, I basically liked the old version better. I got used to it, so, and the current one is more difficult to work around, in my opinion. We'll see what the next patches will bring. I guess I will want to leave some campaigns still, later in the game's development. So for now, it will be only the French campaign and some multiplayer recordings, and I will also start recording for other games. So yeah, sorry about rambling about it in proper video, but it's for this series. But I don't know. I don't want to spam the channel with channel updates and whatnot. No one really reads them anyway, right? Hey, watches, I mean. Alright, so we are close to Moscow. Let's take it then. And, well, they're actually doing a fairly good job. They're on the aggressive, they are. And you also on the aggressive. Yeah, they should be able to at least redeploy from here once those are quashed. And that being said, let's stop you. Oh. Okay, frankly, all of you should be assigned to this order. Are you? 38 divisions, okay. Because they should be able to overrun them right here. Perfect. And you should also be assigned to this order. Good. Now for this mini pack, that was a good idea, I think, because just closing this hole wouldn't be that effective with how few divisions we have around here. So let's just use our panzers to deal a few final blows. Pre-military factories, well, not really. Well, we are repairing some. So you can see I've left. I limited our production of naval dockyards for now to allow for those fixes. I think we need to put those on the higher reinforcements. We do have enough firepower in our divisions to deal with that, and well, our panzers divisions that are doing most of the actual work, well, will be reinforced anyway because they are mostly using panzers. So if they miss on some infantry equipment, it's not the end of the day. Oh man, washing this will be a pain in the ass. Let's start, I guess. Right, we probably should get an order going. Here we do have an order, though it's a bit on a right. Okay, we'll just deal with it with our panzers, and then we'll regroup them up north. Not sure what I want to do with those. I should probably just start going in this direction. There is, of course, pretty much nothing here, but you know, swinging downward would be a good thing to do. Maybe I want. Maybe I should try to trap this single tank division first. Okay, you. Okay, so how about you will go like this? I know, like that, and you, since you are a motorized division and you hate, positively hate forests, they're terrible at forests. We go like that, and you are apparently going here. Sure, why not? Another thing I really want to do is ability to, you know, pin front lines one to another. That would be a massive. It kinda works sometimes, but not really. Oh, okay. So we were attacking through the river, not. Let's make sure you guys aren't going this way. And you are attacking straight for Moscow. Man, good enough. They should be able to do it. Those 3 military factories, though. Well, I think we are still in dire need of some additional infantry equipment, to be honest. Naval battles. Yeah, we are thinking something. But before we get a proper navy going on, that's what we'll be limited to. yeah, we are doing what we can. Sufficient resources, of course. Oil, rubber. Not much we can do about it just yet. Save, you know, investing in refineries, but we have a bit more important things to do for now. And at least our oil situation should be rectified when the Soviet Union falls. Here it was, of course, a grave mistake not to create Vichy, because the thing I forgot is that creating Vichy pacifies France, if I remember correctly, so we are wasting quite a lot of resources on keeping it more or less. Oh jeez, this is a terrible thing, but okay, you go and try to pacify this region. Oh, actually, start by pacifying this one. We are throwing some MP divisions there, but probably not enough. At least we have France under control, mostly. And Americans aren't really pushing here. How about here? Those divisions are assigned. Here they are. So let's start by cutting this one. Well, actually, let's do that and that, and that should do the trick. Alright. Yeah, kinda pushing. We pushed them out of the Caucasus already, which is, well, which will make things easier. Here, our motorized divisions are kinda doing things. Let's give them some manual orders, shall we? Okay, so you guys are going this way. You should probably go this way then. And you should go... Nope. Here. Are we mostly getting it right? Yep. And you will go here. One forest will survive. And you'll need to wait a sec. As for you, you know what, let's go crazy, and well, if we lose one, we lose one, but and cutting off some of them in mid here probably provide some much needed confusion. So our panzers here, they do have an order, they are on the aggressive, sure. Let's, however, try to get a little bit ahead. And... oh fuck, okay, so... that's my bad, I should have stopped and then attacked, because this is... here we are actually escaping. If someone was here, we would have been overrun. Thankfully no one's there. Okay, yeah, so some punching through. Hopefully we won't shatter our... okay, so yeah, so this is what I should have done. Alright. Fall of Moscow. Go. Sadly they do have 90% unity, so we'll need to get at least to all the things all the way to Ural. Not much we can do about it though. You. How about you go here, and maybe here. Whatever. I'll take this and well this. Well, I'd rather have you go this way. I wish they took into account the terrain or some other things. They're really not taking much into account except actual distance. Alright, they will take this and run for this point and then this point. Just, you know, make a mess, but that's okay. Here, you guys are taking way too long finishing them off, so how about you move things along? Not a best use of not the best tactical move, but should be enough of a few interrupt units. Right, so well, we have like one division guarding 10 or so. That's okay. Help here, and you should probably, yeah, this is a nice packet here, so that should help. Not much happening around here. Do they have a pod? Oh, they actually have a pod, so let's rectify the situation. Oh, they're advancing. Interesting. Is there another pod here? I don't think so. Okay, so as soon as we get that out there, get Murmansk, they are mostly gone. Here they will be gone as soon as we cut here, because there isn't even a... Oh. How about you guys come and hold this, since they seem to be trying to advance. Enough, but let's... we just want to make those things smaller, always better when we have less divisions than them, basically, at least in this front, in this part of the front. We have shitloads down here and more are redeploying. But yeah, basically the new, well, 2 months older now or so, way of using the automatic redeployment makes it very hard for them to catch up. Okay, you know what? Let's use you to try to capture all of those divisions there. Seems like a solid idea, despite the fact that we are using once again motorized divisions in the forests. But yeah, they're in such shitty shape that we should be able to get away with it. Whatever. We need some more panzers here for that reason though, and you are going like this, and where are you? Okay, so you will go like that, and you will go, I guess, like that. And yeah, we kind of want more panzers here that we don't really have. Well, let's squash this and we'll use those panzers. Well, maybe those motorized will be able to deal with it already. Oddly enough, they seem to have still have some strength. Have not entirely collapsed. How it's well, I guess some of those divisions haven't seen much action just yet. They were mostly kept behind, and those in this part, no, they still have a lot of strength, and they're just losing. And due to us attacking, the organization is being kept low. Some are being overrun outright, which is always nice. Okay, so like this, I don't think they will be able to escape fast enough, will they? Don't think so. Ah, yeah, they will be overrun in a sec. I'm sure we could do it all much more efficiently, but we're not going to. Because that would take a long time, and honestly, this game is won, like just based on factories anyway. Even if it was a multiplayer game, it would have been won. Actually, it started to enjoy multiplayer quite a lot lately. Wasn't the biggest fan of it. You know, the start thought it will be kinda repetitive and boring, but there's some moments. If you haven't checked out my US playthrough, you should do it. It's quite an interesting game, despite, you know, being playing USA, so not doing much actual fighting, and well, I wasn't very experienced with USA to begin with, which resulted in some fairly silly, though not very, not extremely problematic mistakes. Next game, I think, well, that game started last, well, 2 days ago on Wednesday. Sadly, I wasn't able to attend due to other things, so I will be taking over, or well, joining other player who was in control of Soviet Union till that point, and for the next episode, I'm yet to check on the save file and if in what shape he is. But well, it should be interesting to pick up the nation halfway through. And but what that will mean is there probably won't be recording on the channel. I'm not sure. It seems kinda silly to include a game starting in the middle. Like, not the quality of content I feel like providing. So, but if you are interested, there will be first information on about the stream, and then a stream on Twitch and probably even YouTube. But well, I won't save the recording. Oh, we got a bit trapped around here, but shouldn't be much of an issue. How is this? So we are kinda getting it, though with some issues. Awful mess, but yeah. Let's try to fill the gaps just a little bit. And you are going this way, you are also going here. I don't want to send them into the mountains though. Alright, so we have taken already earlier Leningrad, now Moscow, and we are at the outskirts. Oh, actually we have taken Stalingrad, but the event hasn't popped up. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying the series. I seem to enjoy it once again. Yeah. We will continue with the Soviet War next episode, and look at, once they fall, look into the options against USA. See you around, guys.